the Sydney Uni Flames winning through the gold medal game first. Perth Wheelcats did have one of their big stars, Amber Merritt, in foul trouble early. So I guess if Amber can stay out of foul trouble, it'll be a very interesting game today, I think.
Very interesting indeed. Excited for this one. Where we are in beautiful Shell Harbour Stadium. It's a great area around us. We're going to see some great plays coming up. Very quiet around here. There is a hush. You can sense that it's going to be a good one, can't you, Tracy?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, gold medal game, very exciting. You know, we're getting a good crowd here. Probably just a shout out to one of the younger players for the Perth Wheelcats, Ebony Stevenson, who helped the team get to this position. She had to go back to WA to have her music exam, as she's quite a young player and still at school. So a shout out to her for her team.
Or maybe next final series when they're back here potentially next year, she can do a performance for us.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so she's done well. Hopefully she's done well in the exam and she can watch her team here.
No better feeling. You've been in this sort of circumstance a couple of times in your career?
Yeah, definitely. You know, like as a coach, you'd try to have your team as prepared as possible, have done your scout on the opposition as much as you can. And I think to start with, it's really about controlling the nerves, controlling your fouls early, and then getting into the flow of your game.
Well, they're going to go at it. Here we've got the Flames in the white, and in the black we've got the Wheelcats. It is Merritt going up the big statue in Lindsay. They are ready. Are you ready, folks, here on KO Freebies? Let's get this party started.
Head coach Michelle Swain for the Perth Wheelcats, giving you some direction before we start.
It's on, folks. Good receive there for the Flames. Going down through Edmonds. Edmonds passes there to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to put that up. Or rolls out. Bit of a toilet bowl finish. Merritt. She's received it. Good bounce pass there. Rim again. Comes out through the Flames. No scores yet to be had. We've got Palmer. Good pass there to Lindsay. She's getting blocked up, but she gets it in. Great shooters, Lindsay.
Yeah, she is. The matchup in terms of the high pointers would be Annabelle Lindsay versus Amber Merritt. So it'll be really interesting, that matchup for today.
Pass there. They've got a great team there. Merritt worked well with Inglis.
Yeah, like we said in the previous game with the Perth Wheelcats about how well those two work together. I mean, a bit of a 1-2 punch and do a great job.
Palmer has options. Van Leeuwen waiting on the out. She goes for Dodd. An award winner on several occasions on Friday night.
Yeah, definitely the awards were a good night, and Hannah Dodd got the for the Sydney Uni Flames the MVP in the 1 to 1.5 category, which was fantastic. And also from Sydney Uni, Annabelle Lindsay.
What a pass there. A bit of a lock-up with the chairs, arms flowing everywhere. Lindsay does say sorry, we like to see it, and it goes out. Heated. We love it.
Very passionate.
They are called the Flames.
They are indeed.
This is going to work its way up the court. Goes through Inglis. Inglis out to Merritt. Merritt misses that one.
Such a good shot, technique-wise. Really nice.
What's going to happen here? It's going to be passed through to Lindsay. Lindsay, she misses it under the rim, gets her own rebound. Wheels herself back again. Doesn't drop.
Yeah, she'd be disappointed she, didn't make that first shot. It was great. She stayed on the play, got her A board, and then missed the next one.
Wheelcats trying to grab a hold of that one there. Van Leeuwen goes out to Lindsay. Looking for options. There are plenty. It is Van Leeuwen. Great roll in there.
Yeah, it was the two-side pick and roll in able-bodied and wheelchair basketball, and you get low enough and you get that roll, it's very hard to stop.
Inglis makes her way down. Goes for a long-armed Merritt. She backs up and goes for 2 points.
That's really nice. You know, Amber Merritt's just recently retired from the gliders and the international program, so that it'd be a big loss for them to try to cover, you know, her outstanding skill and experience.
She gets to teach others around her, which is awesome. Look at this, roll back and in for Lindsay. Points on the board already, 6-4. This is first quarter action here in the gold medal matchup. Merritt takes that one from Inglis again. They work well together.
Yeah, fantastic. Same spot on the floor, and I think for, you know, the Sydney Uni Flames, they would really want to be trying to push Amber out of that position, because once she's get there, she's very, very accurate from that spot.
Burt and Ernie more like Inglis and Merritt. Palmer. Shot up for her. That's good. Another one of those ones there that work well. She's a bit of a silent assassin.
Yeah, that's right. She is that, you know, silent achiever and just does some really good work defensively as well as taking the right options offensively.
Look at that roll in there from Inglis. She just misses. It is Palmer. Palmer goes to Vanley Ewan. They're pushing and shoving. A lot on the line. Great effort there from the refs.
Yeah, backcourt violation, so the ball will go back towards the Perth Wheelcats.
Put in a lot of hard work of the referees of this carnival here, this final series. Been plenty on show. It's been great to see, hasn't it, Tracy?
Yeah, no, it's great. Very consistent, and I think the calling's been very, very good in the games.
So we've just had Inglis there to Merritt again with 2 points.
Yeah, too many open shots for a well-known person that can put scores on the board quickly.
Dodd, she's finding her path down here. Makes it back to Palmer, and that's a missed shot. The Flames missing. Wheelcats, they're scoring. They're putting it on the board. Merritt. They're pushing and shoving around there. Once again, good little effort there from Lindsay. She's on Gillis there. What a shot there from Inglis. She can pass as well as shoot.
Yeah, she's a great, you know, for a 2.5 player, and she certainly brings a lot to her team in both ends of the floor.
Dodd. Good pass into Palmer. Tall Palmer.
Tall Palmer, lefty. Nice finish there, straight in front of basket.
I think they call them Palmies here, not Palmers. I don't know.
Not sure.
I have to go to a pub and find out. Got Inglis. Out to Merritt. Once again, they work well. Oh, she's on fire.
She is on fire indeed.
This is a well-run building. There is fire extinguishers just in case. It's Dodd. She has Lindsay there to use. She's looking for options once again. Comes up against the likes of Ovens there. She's quite a player. Palmer with the 2 points. It's a very broad list for the Wheelcats. They've got options everywhere.
They have, and you know, they're using them at the moment for sure.
This is one they use quite often, and it pays off. It's Merritt. Player over. She's going to get assisted here. Look at this. Great stuff.
Coordinate the, getting back up into the chair.
If they get scratched, they can take it home and tell stories.
Oh, that was loud.
So we're going in for a timeout here, folks. And we are going to pass it over here to our man on the sideline. Tim, what have you... we'll get you some words from Tim shortly. He'll be listening in. It's great to have this little access, isn't it, Tracy?
Yeah, it's fantastic. So Michelle Swain for the Perth Wheelcats, or built up Perth Wheelcats, have called an early timeout for her group. So look at whether they're going to adjust anything at 12 all. Obviously, close quarters, so we'll see what they come back out with.
So we'll get some words from him shortly, listening in. Just listening into the Perth Wheelcats. What are you saying as a Perth Wheelcats coach?
Well, as I said, it's 12 all. I think offensively they've been doing pretty well, but maybe they've got to pay a little bit more attention, to Brodie Palmer's shooting some good shots for the Sydney Uni Flames. You might want to, put a little bit more pressure there.
Well, you know what time it is, Tracy? It's Tim time. We'll check it out again.
Yeah, guys, just listening into the Wheelcats timeout there from Michelle Swain. Her focus was just on this next play coming out. They're looking to get the ball into Tisha Ovens here and then look for Amber Merritt to come off that. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, so we've had the call of Ovens to receive the ball working through her. So we'll see what happens. She's got it. It does get past to Merritt. Merritt passes that over. She used her friend in English and it didn't work out. Whistle has been blown.
Shot clock wasn't reset, so it's a reset now from the baseline ball for the Perth Wheelcats with 14 seconds.
We're all over it, Tracy. We love it. Quite the career you've had. It's great for you to be in the chair here calling these games, being a part of the women's wheelchair teams once again. We have it out here. Great pass there from Ovens. She finds Merritt. It's usually the 1-2 that does that. It was the 1-3 on that occasion. It's Palmer to Dodd. A lot of crashing and bashing up the court. Lindsay receives the ball for the Flames. Ooh, Palmer misses the ball there. It does go through the Flames, and there is a shot up by Dodd.
Yeah, really nice work, and another one like Lisa Edmonds, is patient, made the extra pass for that layup, and that shows her experience. She was one of the players was in our 2000 silver medal winning team at the Sydney Paralympic Games,
which you were coach of. Exciting stuff there with Lindsay receiving the ball. Good rebound effort from the Flames. They're going to work their way up the court with Dodd. Look at her charge. Yeah, she moves herself around. Great chair work. Pushes the ball up. Off the rim. Long bomb by the Wheelcats. Inglis tries to save it from the line there. She does. There's a pass to Ovens. Merritt tried to receive it. It's been knocked out. We've got a deep bench there for the Flames to use as well. Some friends of yours in Tesh.
Yeah, that's right. Liesl Tesh is a 5-time Paralympian for basketball, then went on to represent for the next 2 Paralympics in sailing. Member for Gosford. She does everything, and she's very, very passionate about the sport as well. We'll
hear her on stand for the Paralympics, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, that's right. She'll be on each day and giving her commentary and what she's seen over there.
Dodd, 2 points there. Yes, the Paralympics are going to be an exciting time. Just under 2 weeks away. So we got Inglis there, works it out to Ovens. They're working well together. And that's 2 shots there for Ovens.
Yeah, great finish by Ovens there. She's been getting in the right spots where they're pushing out the bigs, finishing well.
16-14 here, 1 minute 15 to go. Dodd. Great pass there. She went to Edmonds. It's with Lindsay now. Palmer, look at that little pass to and through. Dodd to retrieve it here. She saves it from going across out to Lindsay. Lindsay to put this up, rolls back. It is sweet when they do that. I'd love to see him drop though.
Oh, they had a few shots at the basket there. They'll be disappointed they didn't convert. But, credit to them staying on the play and be able to get those shots up.
You do love your stats, Tracy. We'll see the field goal percentage at quarter time. Merritt. Looks good from the hands, hits the rim. Received once again by the Flames. Working through Lindsay. Lindsay. Strong. Finds Edmonds. Edmonds loops it up to the tall figure there of Lindsay with 2 points.
Yeah, really good assist there by Edmonds. She, was patient with it, did a little bit of a pass fake, thread the needle, hit her high pointer in Annabelle Lindsay. And, 2 points plus, the bonus free throw.
She can hit these, so we'll see what she comes out with. I don't want to commentate cursor. Poetry in motion.
Beautiful shot. Lovely finish on that free throw. So it puts the Sydney Uni Flames ahead by 5 at this point, 19-14.
They're pushing them around a bit, the Flames. The Wheelcats work it out. The buzzer does beat them there. They don't receive. It is 19-14. And we'll be back very shortly for the second quarter of this gold medal matchup. Second quarter to come here at Shell Harbour Stadium, just outside the beautiful Warrnambool. It's been an exciting series so far here. We are in the gold medal matchup, Wheelcats versus the Flames. Let's have a look at those stats there, Tracy York.
Yeah, if you look at Sydney Uni Flames, they've had their 9 of 18 shots, so shooting at 50%, which you'd be very happy with. They've got a spread of scorers, Palmer with 6, Lindsay with 7, Van Leeuwen 2, and Hannah Dodd with 4, so they're on 19 there. Part of that is points in the paint. They've had 14 points in the paint to Perth Wheelcats 4. Amber Merritt's 4. The Perth Wheelcats have scored 10 out of their 14 points.
So they're going to Merritt. She's going to receive. Passes it back there through Inglis. We've heard the stats. Let's see what they can add to them. Good defensive effort there from the Flames. It's back in their hands. Palmer to work this up. Look at that for a push and shove.
Charge. The defence there was pretty good. Knew she was coming. Vinci then got her chair, and although Palmer passed the ball up, her chair moved forward and hit the other chair, so they called it a charge.
We see Merritt shaking her hand around a bit there. They do get jammed in, don't they, Tracy?
They do. It's part of the strategy of the game.
Pass there by Merritt to Ovens, trying to work it out. Passes that back, and there has been a call here for time spent in the key.
Yeah, it was a good screen and roll, but this time the Sydney Uni Flames were right over on the help side defence, which then, didn't allow that easy shot to go up.
Here they are back at it, the Wheelcats, trying to claw back. Inglis to Ovens. Back to Inglis. He's working around the top of the 3 here. Loop that over. 2 points. That was beautiful.
That's a nice pass. Again, Inglis, and one of her stats from the first quarter was she's already got 6 assists. That makes 7.
There we go. We do love a double-double, and of course a triple-double. Palmer gets that off of Dodd. Van Leeuwen with space, passes it. What a looping shot there from Dodd. Found her space in the key. They're working it out here, the Wheelcats.
Yeah, they got some good ball movement down the floor to release their players.
Works through Inglis. Good pass there. Goes to Vinci. Dodd to Palmer. Vinci tried to block her out there. It goes out.
So Sydney have had a couple of turnovers, which now it looks like their head coach, Alan Cox, has called an early timeout for his group.
Quite animated is Alan Cox. There's your friend and Lindsay Tesh. She's come on shortly. Liesl
Tesh, yes, definitely. So she looks like she's coming onto the floor. She's obviously got a truckload of experience, and it was someone that you'd definitely be using in any sort of game, but she should be able to steady him down a bit. They want to just tidy up those turnovers, which has hurt them a little bit. But, you know, all credit to Perth Wheelcats putting some more pressure up the floor. It's helped them steal the ball, you know, got the early 2 points, and now they're down by 3.
Yeah, they're fighting back, though. They are fighters, these girls. Some future players, past players, as you've mentioned. The timeouts here. Do you enjoy the time doing those as a coach? Obviously, you call them to try and get the word out, but you're looking at all your players there in front of you. What's the feeling?
Well, yeah, if you've called the timeout, you've done it for a reason, so you'll have your plan going into it. If you haven't called it, you generally have an idea of why the opposition coach has, so and then it gives you a chance to adjust.
Let's pass it over to the man, Tim.
In that timeout there, Coach Alan Cox just said the focus wanted to be just to relax, just calm down and go for their sets. Hannah Dodd actually spoke up as well, and just making sure that the players remember to, when they do make contact, to hold that contact and not just slide through.
Thank you very much, Tim. Word, as you heard, was that Hannah Dodd playing the leader role, talking to the players, and it's just from the coach there, Alan Cox, relax. That's what he's saying. He wants to walk. He wants to go home there with a gold medal. There's points there to Merritt.
I think on that play, I believe it was Liesl Tesh came on, and she's fouled out Merritt, who's on the line for 2.
She gets the 2. Dodd with the ball here. She's going to bring it in.
Called a defensive foul there on Vinci, on Edmonds, so ball back to the Sydney Uni Flames.
So Liesl gets it there. They're fighting over here. We know what that means. Jump ball. So it will be the Flames to bring this one in through Dodd. Liesl, one of those tall players sitting high there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Liesl Tesh is a 4-point player. And, as we said, she brings her many, many years and 5-time Paralympian and her experience to her team.
She passes on to another tall player there in Lindsay with the 2 points. It's gone through Inglis here. Wheelcats looking for some points on the board. And there she is, Liesl showing her skill. It's out to Dodd. Dodd rolling her way down. Looks around. That leader that she is. She finds Liesl. Liesl to pass out to Lindsay. Just misses there.
Yeah, what a great play. Hannah Dodd for a low point is just really mobile in the chair and does a great job. Passed it to Liesl to Annabelle, but it wasn't finished off.
The vision of some of these players is amazing, such as Merritt here. Merritt loops it up, hits the rim. It's a board there for Dodd. Lindsay, plenty of land in front of her. She will, of course, 2 points. Get that in for the Flames.
Again, said about the vision, Hannah Dodd got that rebound and passed that straight out for Annabelle Lindsay in the open court.
They're all about it, constantly vigilant. Vinci. And there's one of them, the vigilant Lindsay, receives that rebound. You can see the looking around, the movement of the chair. She has Liesl there, charges through, uses Dodd on the outer. Dodd. Great pass there. Passes that one on to Edmonds. It's back with the Wheelcats. Merritt. She has all her Wheelcats around here. Look at the swinging of the chair there. A lot of practice into that. Vinci puts it up. Rebound by Tesh. Back to the Wheelcats, Inglis. Getting blocked out, finds Vinci. He's all alone, and she gets 2 points.
Yeah, great work. Stayed on the play. The ball came off the back of one of their teammates, but heads up and got the shot that they needed because they hadn't scored in a little bit.
So Tesh to work this one out here. She's going to take a lane there, or attempted to. Inglis blocked. Look at them go here. Edmonds to Dodd.
Great job again, like we said. Edmonds, you can't underestimate the experience of past Paralympians in the team, and with the experience to be patient and wait and pass that ball to Dodd.
Inglis. She's moving her chair around, bounces it back out. To Merritt, rolls in off the rim. Lindsay's got to work with this one here. She's a go-getter. Turns. Chad. A Wheelcat trying to block her out there. Merritt attempted as well. Inglis and Merritt, they love a defensive play as well as an offensive. Ovens. Out to Inglis. There's a bounce out from the three. We're out to Merritt now. She misses that 2-point shot. Edmonds to Dodd. Flames on the go. Words being spoken there by the refs. They're trying to work them out here, the players. Lindsay was getting blocked out there, but that doesn't matter. Dodd gets it.
Yeah, so Michelle Swain, the coach for Perth, 7 points down now. She's taking her second time out for the half and really needs to adjust or, look at whether they can peg back this lead and inside the last 4 minutes of the second quarter.
Great effort there from, it was Dodd scoring that 2 points there. Lindsay was getting blocked out there. It was a 2-on-1 sort of situation, but it didn't matter, did it? She found her lane, Dodd, and worked her way around.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been scoring some good baskets, Sydney Uni Flames, so I'm sure Michelle Swain, coach for the Perth Wheelcats, will want to try to adjust something there, that get back in defensive transition, possibly make it a little bit harder for the scores.
It is 27-20. We've got 4 minutes left in this quarter. I spoke about the movement in the chair. As a coach of these athletes, what's it like for you training, getting them to get used to that sort of movement?
Yeah, well, with the disabilities of some of the players, some are in the chairs all the time for life, per se, and then you've got potentially your higher point players that may be able to get out of the chair and walk. So then they probably got to do a little bit more in terms of their chair skills and practice because they're not in it on a daily situation. So, everyone's different according to their classification, what they need to work on.
We can't wait to see them back out there. We're going to chuck it over to Tim. What did you hear there, Tim?
Yeah, so Coach Swain was just encouraging her players just to relax a little bit more offensively. She was pretty happy with how they're going on the defensive end, but just wanted them to relax offensively and see if they can get some stuff going.
The word is to relax offensively. That's spoken by the coach there in Swain. So what can they do here, the Wheelcats, with that information? Beautiful effort there through Lindsay. She passed it out. No luck with the shots. Goes out. So here we are, the relaxing. We're going to see it potentially. Inglis. To Ovens. Ovens. Good pass there. There's 2 points on the board. And that's with Gillis.
Yeah, nice work there on that shot inside by Gillis, and Perth would be happy to come out of that timeout and get a score out of it.
We love to see it. It is Dodd. She found her way down, took the shot, didn't work out, received by Wheelcats once again. It's passed through here. Great pass there from Gillis to Inglis. Out to Merritt. Look at the work there from the Flames trying to block them out of the shot. Gillis, she hits the side there. It's down to Dodd.
Yeah, Lisa Tesh got a tip on that ball, so which was obviously good defensively for Sydney Uni Flames to come back with it.
Look at that receive there from Tesh. She tries to give us a little bit of a show, doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, she was manoeuvring her chair. I think she was also potentially playing for the foul, which she got, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
It was quite it looked a bit like a Hakeem Olajuwon sort of throw up there that didn't quite land.
So we've got a second timeout now for Sydney Uni Flames with 2.5 minutes to play. So both coaches now have used both timeouts for their half.
Some tactical timeouts, you'd say there, Tracy?
You'd think so. Like, you're going to the free throw line for 2, being Sydney Uni Flames, so must be something that he either wants to remind him of inside this last 2.5 minutes of the second quarter.
It's going to be an exciting end to this second. We'll head into half time.
Yeah, if we look at the Perth Wheelcats, Sarah Vincey's the retired glider. Georgia Inglis retired, and she's got a 4-month-old baby here.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, so that's just fantastic to hear. Tasha Ovens is a current in the gliders squad. Amber Merritt retired. Sarah Houston is in the gliders squad, and Ebony Stevenson, the young one doing a music exam back at home, is also in the gliders squad. That's from the Beltuck Perth Wheelcats.
Well, speaking of gliders, you've overheard some gliders there, Tim, talking. What did you hear?
Yeah, the big word there from Coach Cox was just space. He's just a bit concerned. He's, once again, very happy with their defensive effort, but he's concerned that they're getting 10 players jammed in the keyway. He wants to make sure that the players focus on getting outside, spread the floor,
so the key word
and create some space.
Coach Cox, as you heard, space. It's funny though, comments played this morning, but yeah, that's his word there. They're getting jammed in, the girls, so they're just trying to spread them out. Great work there from Tim. We'll hear from him throughout this series. Liesl to the line.
She just missed the first, going for her second shot now. And I think she violated as a free throw shooter, rolled over the line, so ball back to the Perth Wheelcats.
They're going to bring this up through Inglis. Got Gillis waiting. She's quite a tall stature as well, sits high, as we've stated. The lower the points, the higher they are. Is it in a 1?
No.
The higher the points, the lower they are.
No. The higher the points, the higher they are.
See, I'm not the person that knows what he's talking about. It's Tracy
right
there.
And lower the points generally, they're sitting lower in the chair.
She knows what he's talking about. I'm going to call the play here. Good pass out there. It's with Tesh. Vanley Ewan comes over the back. She receives it. Dodd. Through to Lindsay.
Oh,
no basket.
Call by the ref for 3 seconds in the keyway for Annabelle Lindsay, because she made great position but was in there just that bit too long.
It's good to have Tracy here once again for all of the knowledge needs. Here we have Inglis. Great pass there. That's through Gillis. Doesn't drop Tesh. Once again receives it. She's a trooper. Finds Lindsay. Lindsay storming down. Good pass to Dodd. Oh, it hits that rim again.
Yeah, another great fast break, but just were unable to finish that one off.
There's a minute 15 of work. You see Inglis lock up wheels there with Dodd. It does manage to get to the Inglis there. Some blocking done by the Flames. And it's out. Tesh to grab the ball here. Got a couple of options here to bring it down. That is through Dodd. Great career she's had. She rolls it up on the wheel. That's exciting to see.
Yeah,
quite elegant, actually, isn't it?
She's in the current gliders squad as well, Hannah Dodge.
Roll back from Lindsay.
That was a
Inglis
needed
out
basket.
to Merritt. Merritt. Good effort there. She's put her hand in Edmonds. And a foul has been called. 45 seconds to work with.
Edmonds' first foul was probably fairly smart, because if she hadn't, it was likely going to be a good 2 points. So it should be ball from the baseline for Perth Wheelcats.
Here we go. Inglis passes that one out there. Good to Vinci. Ends up with Merritt. Tries to loop that over to Vinci. It's with Bentley Ewan. Goes through Tash. Look at Lindsay go. She finds Dodd, and Dodd finds the bucket.
Yeah, nice finish from there. Lisa was holding out a player in the backcourt as well. Allowed them the 2-on-1 opportunity, which Annabelle and Hannah Dodd finished. And then defensively just got a charge on Georgia Inglis.
So we saw another foul there. These chairs do cop it a lot, don't they, Tracy?
They do. They're made very strong, which you'd need to, for sure.
We won't tell folks how much we think they cost. It's with Lindsay there. She tries to pass it to Edmund, doesn't receive it. Goes out. 8 seconds left here.
Yeah, probably not what they wanted to do in that last play, but the idea was there. Now they've just got to defend for the 8 seconds.
A bounding pass there to Merritt. Lindsay's on it there. She loops it over the body. Pass from Inglis. Goes to Ovens. Ovens looks to receive, and she does. Doesn't work out for her there. It's half-time here at Shell Harbour Stadium. That has been the first half. It's been great to see the Wheelcats there up against the Flames. What are your thoughts going into this next?
Yeah, I think, well, at the moment, the Sydney Uni Flames was a 12-10 quarter, so they're leading by 7. They were pretty steady throughout. I thought the Wheelcats, came back in points in time, but then Sydney Uni Flames steadied again. So I think the third quarter will be super important. We'll see how that rolls.
Well, we saw them actually first game yesterday have a great third quarter, so it will be interesting. Thanks for joining us on KO Freebies. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to second half action here at Shellharbour Stadium. Oh, the Wheelcats versus the Flames, the Sydney Flames that is. And of course the Wheelcats being from Perth. The athletes have been spoken to by their coaches. The superstars on the court, they're ready to go. And I'm ready to hear some of these stats that Tracy York has for us.
Yeah, if you look at up until half-time, the Sydney Uni Flames are still shooting at a really good percentage. They were 50%, 9 of 18 at the end of the first quarter. Now 15 of 31, so just 48.4%. So they're still, they'd be happy with that percentage. Perth Wheelcats, their percentage is a little bit lower. They're 11 of 31, so both teams have taken the same amount of shots. They're very similar in their rebounding and assists as well. But probably which was in the first quarter, the points in the paint. Sydney Uni Flames have scored 22 to the Perth Wheelcats 10. And that's normally a bit of a telling sign. If you can have those fast breaks, those layups and score in the paint, it obviously helps. Both teams have only gone to the foul line a couple of times, or one time for Perth Wheelcats, where Amber Merritt was 2 of 2. She's the main scorer for her group at 16. And then there's a couple of scorers for the Sydney Uni Flames. And Hannah Dodd had a good second quarter. She added 6 points, so she's on 10 points now and 6 rebounds. So I think, 7 down for Perth Wheelcats. They'll be looking to come out, and like they did yesterday, they had a good third quarter. So, yeah, we'll see how that rolls.
It's going to be a great second half. You've heard the stats here. I've got a question, folks at home. Are you ready? It's going to be a great second half. Can't wait to see it. The teams are ready to go out there and enjoy what is a great sport. Wheelchair basketball. It's a gold medal matchup. Looking at the teams, they've obviously Perth got to fight back here. They've got to work through Merritt a bit more. Use her height.
Yes, and I actually think for Perth Wheelcats, their other high pointer, Laura Gillis, who's had 18 minutes played on the quarter, 20, probably needs to help out in that scoring role as well. She's got a few rebounds there, but I think it's a bit harder if you've got a couple of really good options offensively.
Well, we'll soon see. They're rolling on their way out.
And I just spoke about some of the players in the gliders for the Perth Wheelcats before half-time. So, but Sydney Uni Flames, Hannah Dodd's a current gliders squad. Brianna Fisk, current gliders. Lisa Tesh, Lisa Edmonds and Stephanie Van Leeuwen are all retired. And Annabelle Lindsay, whether you call it a victim of the reclassification, she was with the gliders, but in the reclassification she can't play internationally.
Well, she's putting on a show here. It's something we love to see. Such talent all around. I'm Jordan and I'm with Tracy York. We're ready to get this underway. Goes out with the Perth Wildcats here. Inglis with the ball. She's got those to use around her. Uses Vinci. Vinci pops it up. Merritt gives us 2 points on the board.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to start if you're the Perth Wheelcats. Get the ball to, your top scorer and being able to get those early 2 points.
So we've seen some passes there from Palmer and Edmonds. It's now with the Wheelcats once again. Van Leeuwen tried to do a bit with it there. Didn't work out. It's going to be Ovens. She finds Merritt again. There's superstar. Finds Inglis. Inglis, she pops it up again for the big former Merritt and uses that backboard well.
Yeah, using her experience there, and it looked like such a good hand up to her shot, but she kind of shot under that hand and scored it.
Palmer and Edmonds working out well. It's with Dodd. She rolls in 2 points.
Yeah, great finish by Dodd, and she's on 12 points now, which is great scoring and, as we said, really valuable low pointer in the system.
Cheeky smile from her there. The players love those sorts of shots. She goes to look to receive the ball. Merritt, she does. Puts it up. It's with the Flames again. Lindsay loops it over to Van Leeuwen. Gets bounced past over to Dodd. Dodd finds Edmund. Edmund, will she find the bucket? She finds the ring there, the board. And it gets dropped back down into the hands of Merritt.
Yes, Lisa Edmonds was a bit hesitant of her angle when she was coming in because to me it clearly looked like a 2-on-1, so she'd be disappointed with that miss.
Tried to push Lindsay around there, have the Wheelcats. It's with the Wheelcats again, working against the shot clock. You can hear the counting. Ball's put up and doesn't go.
Yeah,
Great defence there from the Flames.
That's right, some good lockdown defence by the Sydney Uni Flames. They'd be happy with that.
It's going to go through Edmund here to Lindsay. Who will she choose? She has a chance to go on her own, and that she does. She rolls back, props it up, hits the rim, and it's down. Back to her, though. 2 points, Lindsay.
Yeah, very aggressive on those offensive boards. Got her miss, readjusted the shot, and finished that one off.
It's going to go down once again through Inglis. Merritt in the key there. Get propped up by Inglis. Rebound grabbed by Lindsay. Lindsay to Palmer. Palmer. What a reach there by Vanley Ewan. And that's great work there by the, I won't call them bowlers, the veterans.
The veterans, they did really well, that 2-on-1. And, with that, Van Leeuwen, low pointer, and pass the ball to Lisa, who's a 3-pointer. But this time she had a really good angle and she'd be happy she made that layup. That
was a great reach back there by Vanley Ewan. Worked well. They're going to have to try and get some points on the board here. The Wheelcats goes through Inglis. Lobbed up. Gets around there. And it's going to be free throws to come.
Yeah, free throws to come. So, Gillis would be looking at hopefully making these two for her team. I'd also like to see, the angle she cut through baseline really well, potentially for a reverse shot. I know often they square their chairs up to the basket, but even an able body, we're teaching a lot of reverse layups because they're hard to guard and hard to block.
Well, Gillis at the line there. Nice high arcing shot. She with a second. That's nice off the backboard.
Yeah,
very high, wasn't it?
It was high, but you take it, whether it's banked or not.
She's been studying Year 10 maths with her arcs. That's my teacher mind there. We've got Lindsay. She passes this out to Tesh. Tesh back out to Lindsay. It gets rocked around a bit there. Edmund finds Tesh. Working well together. Tesh and Lindsay. Lindsay puts a shot up, and what a shot it was. We love to see it.
Wow, what an awesome shot. She was so far out. Shot clock down to the last second. Fantastic play.
Through Inglis. They're trying to work it out here. You can hear the clanging again of the wheels. It's with Vinci. Vinci misses that one there. Tesh reclaims it. Vanley Ewan there. Didn't quite get to it.
Yeah, not sure. Probably Lisa could have held on to that because Van Leeuwen wasn't in a great position, I think, to get that outlet. So potentially Lisa, being a high pointer, could have hung on to that a little bit longer.
There's a lot of voice out on the court, isn't there, Tracy?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of senior players talking it up and guiding each other. Good team talk.
So it's through Lindsay and Tesh there. Great bouncing pass there, Van Leeuwen. It's over to Lindsay again, back to Vanley Ewan, back to Lindsay. Back and forth they go, and they give us 2 points. Bit of to and fro. You have it. No, you have it.
And we had two stuck in the backcourt there. Hannah Dodd was down, but then Vinci for Perth Wildcats helped her up.
This rolls around. There's been a whistle.
I think Hannah Dodd might have hurt her elbow there, so.
So a bit of a medical incident here. It's getting fixed up though.
Okay, so Coach Michelle Swain, they're looking at if there was a potential injury to Hannah, whether she needed to sub out. But my understanding is that no one entered the court in terms of medical staff. So if the umpires are holding it for play, then she doesn't have to come out of the game.
We won't tell you exactly what happened to Hannah there, but it is with the Perth Wheelcats. Merritt rolls back, misses, and it's with Lindsay. Lindsay out to Tesh. Edmund lobs it over to Kerr. Dodd, sorry, not Kerr. Dodd to Lindsay. With Edmund, Van Lee Ewan, 2 points.
Some really good teamwork by the Sydney Uni Flames, giving up a good shot for a better shot.
They worked themselves out really well there. Worked with the shot clock. We love to see it like a shot like that. It does get put up. We like to see them go in though, don't we, Tracy?
Yeah, that's right. Inglis is such an important cog for Perth Wheelcats, but probably her shooting has let her down a little bit today. She's generally a little bit more accurate than that, so the Perth Wheelcats find themselves 14 points down at this point.
I'm going to see Palmer bring this one up. You do see the beautiful kit from Darwin Salties in the background. They'll be up next for the men's gold medal match.
Yeah, I
against
just looked
the
over
Rollerhawks.
at that too. Very nice.
It is Palmer. Lindsay. She's very nice when she shoots. She's going to have to here. Goes for the rim. They're chasing it down. Dodd. Rolls around. Look at that there from Lindsay and Van Lee Ewan. They tried to recreate a shot earlier. It didn't work out.
Yeah, exactly. Almost, identical positions.
Mirror image. Merritt. She's going to find a lane here. Gets pushed around a bit.
Yeah, she saw the gap and she did well to try to push through it, knowing that the defence wasn't going to be set enough and it was going to be a defensive foul.
Michelle Swain here. Very animated on the sideline. She's up and out. It's good to see.
Yep.
Were you like that at all, Tracy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. we love to hear that.
Yeah, I tell you what, commentating versus coaching, it's a lot less stressful being a commentator.
It's good when they have great efforts. That was a good effort, just didn't drop.
Yeah, that's right.
Dodd's going to roll around here. Pushes that out to Van Lee Ewan. It is with Edmund.
Yeah, those girls are really combining well, and Van Leeuwen does a lot of really good setting of screens and then getting open. Good passer.
45-29 here. It's with Inglis. Inglis out to Arvin. She is open, and it hits the back.
Yeah, not a bad shot attempt.
Dodd goes through to Edmund. Edmund, she's got Van Leeuwen in her sight, Lee Ewan in her sights. Doesn't use Lindsay there. She's rolling her around. She's got 8 seconds there to work with.
Oh.
It's in. Palmer. It is a timeout here.
Yeah, to the Perth Wheelcats. They need to talk about it now, down 18 points.
What do they talk about here, Tracy?
Yeah, well, potentially, the scorelines got out a little bit of them, out from them, but they've definitely got to probably tidy up both ends of the floor defensively, and offensively. It's going to be tough because Sydney Uni Flames are just playing some really good team basketball and seem to have kind of got their mojo going.
Do they have a focus here at all the Flames, or is it just players that play?
Yeah, absolutely. You still got to have your focus when an opposition coach takes the time out. They're trying to, I guess, get you out of the rhythm that you're in. So important to go back with a plan, what you're going to do offensively, at least when you're going down there, and to stick to your plan defensively. It's
time to thank those all around us here today, especially you there, Tracy. Great information. We've got WBA putting this on here. This is the National Women's Wheelchair League. That is our final. Of course, we've got to thank Tim Fair. He's there and he's got some words for us.
Yeah, Coach Swain just reminding her players that they're all in it together. Don't get away from it. It's not just individuals. If they want to get back in this, they've got to play it together. So just relax, enjoy what's left of it, and try and work their way back into it as a team.
Tim says team there. That's the word. So they're going to try and work as a team here. Perth Wheelcats. Don't individualise the contest. It's with Merritt. Merritt tries to pass that out. She gets it again. Oh, missing that rim. It's been a problem. It's with Edmonds here. Reach in there from Ovens. Edmonds avoids it. 2 minutes left. It's with Lindsay. Lindsay's got space. She's got the height. Hits the rim. It's down again through Ovens with Merritt. Out to Inglis. Inglis. She's got many around her here. She uses Ovens. Ovens rolls in off the backboard. It's received by Edmonds. They're going to get their way down here. The Flames potentially add to their already big score here. Lindsay goes to reach for that one.
I almost could see that one coming on that pass. Annabelle Lindsay pushed so well to get there, but at least Edmonds' pass was a bit too high, a bit too strong and out of court.
We were speaking about vision there, and you've got it there, Tracy. So it goes through Vinci here now with Inglis. Inglis goes out to Merritt. Palmer tried to get out of there. It is with Vinci again, and she gives us a shot up. Rolls around. Lindsay to receive. She gets us call. Tells her team what to do here. It's with Van Leeuwen. Dodd getting blocked out here. It's with Lindsay. She finds her way out there. Rolls around. They got 57 seconds here. Dodd with the ball. Dodd manoeuvres. Gets Lindsay. Lindsay pulls it up. It's off. They're going to tussle again.
Chair movement there, that's for sure, to try to get that shot away.
It's a good display.
Yeah, it is a good display. Very, very skilled with the chair.
Something worthy of the Louvre. Speaking of Louvre, remember those Paris Paralympics? They're just around in the corner. The role as the men's team will be on show there. It's exciting stuff.
Yeah, they will. That's in about a bit over 2 weeks' time, and be very exciting to head to the Paralympics in Paris, I'm sure.
11 of the 12 that are going over were in this final series. So
fantastic.
Very exciting. That can be seen on Stan. We said Liesl Tesh, she's going to be involved in that call there.
Yes, she will be.
Gets herself a nice couch, so it's going to be very exciting.
Georgia Gott just came in for Laura Gillis. Another high pointer there. So
going to go through Vinci here, yeah. So good substitutions being made. Inglis loops it over to Merritt. She gets it. Beach Vinci out there, and she gives us 2 points. 47 to 31.
Just such a nice shot. Such good spin on it. Holds it up nice and high.
We're going to go through here with Van Leeuwen. She puts it up to Dodd. Dodd out to Palmer. Tries to grab her rebound, doesn't it? Goes to Inglis. They've got 9 seconds to work with here, do the Wheelcats. Wheelcats rolling around. Lindsay tries to block there. Goes through to Merritt. Merritt drops it down the court. Gives Ovens a shot and misses.
Really good that they got the ball down the floor and got that shot up. They'd be disappointed that one didn't roll in at the end of that third quarter.
We are going to roll into our next quarter. We're going to go for a short break here, and we'll be back with the stats and, of course, this last quarter action. We are ready for the fourth quarter, are you folks? It is the Wheelcats versus the Flames. Tracy's ready with some stats once again.
Yeah, well, that quarter was, 16 Sydney Uni Flames to Perth Wheelcats 7. So Sydney Uni Flames really owned that one, and now the difference of rebounds, which before was only 5, Sydney Uni Flames have got 36 to Perth Wheelcats 21. So the rebound count is quite a differential now. Annabelle Lindsay's on 19 points and 13 rebounds for the Sydney Uni Flames. So she's doing a great job. Amber Merritt's on 22 for her team. But again, the points scored by her teammates is very low, which is hard. I think she needs to have a partner in crime in terms of scoring as well.
Are we on triple-double watch at all?
I don't think at this point we are, no.
We'll wait and see. We're into it, the fourth quarter here. Palmer with the ball there, out to Dodd. Dodd props it up and uses that back ball well.
But double-doubles, yeah, there'll be a couple from both teams that will get that today, potentially.
Inglis rolls her way down. Gives us a pass to Merritt there. Merritt, what does she give us? Goes off the rim. It's received by Palmer. Palmer, she loops it over, finds Lindsay. Got Inglis blocking there. She makes her way out, does Lindsay. She's looking around. Got Vinci on her. There's Dodd. Dodd passing out. It's out with Palmer. She puts it up. Hits the back there. There's a board there for Inglis. Gillis sneaks in there, doesn't she? She's got some moments to talk about today.
Inglis, did you say?
Gillis in there. Inglis as well.
Sorry.
No, that's
yeah,
okay.
Laura Gillis.
Palmer with Dodd. Dodd out to Vanley Ewan. Hello, Palmer. They're working with a different trio here, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, that's right. So, out by 20 points. It's still very competitive. It's up and down the floor for sure.
So, Ovens. The nice tattoos there. I do like a tattoo. I don't know about you, Tracy, but I love a tattoo. You have a lot of championships ones, I'm assuming.
Not quite, but I'm sure a lot of people have.
Quite popular.
Amber's happy that she could get herself up off the floor.
She is a trooper, Merritt. It's back out there with Gillis. Back to Inglis, and she put that up. No luck. That gets it again. She gets to have another shot. She gets to run it back, as they say. What's she going to do? There is a shot clock here to work alongside. Ooh.
Yeah, that really need to finish that off, because Inglis was patient with that side pick and roll and got her high point player in a really good position for a shot.
So good pass there from Ovens to Merritt. Merritt gives that there to Inglis. She's got Ovens, works with Ovens. Ovens to put this up and give us what is a beautiful shot. Come on. We love to call those. We love to see those.
How fantastic. So Ovens is a one-pointer, and that's a three-point shot she made. So, all credit to her. The one she put up before didn't miss by much, so great job in making that.
It is 51-34. We've got Dodd to put up a long bomb. She uses the backboard. It doesn't go. It goes through to Lindsay. She gets it with arms all around. And it's back off. It's through to Merritt. Merritt over the head there. Passes it to her friend there in Inglis. Inglis with Vinci. Vinci with 2.
That's a good push. And, they're back to 15. Just had 5 straight points, so they'd be happy with that. They'd want to be locking down in defence here. Likewise, Sydney Uni Flames who want to be looking at a good offensive set.
6:30 to go. Dodd with the ball for the Flames. She's getting her way through here. Puts up her own shot. Takes it on her own, does Dodd.
Fantastic. She's on 16 points herself so far this game. She's just played a crucial role with this group.
That's why she won the awards, and there was plenty of them. There's a good shot up. Misses.
Yeah, it was the right shot to take for Inglis, and you know, she was straight on to basket. She, as I said, she'll probably be disappointed. I think her shooting percentage wouldn't reflect what she'd want, but she's taking the right options, in my opinion.
That she is. Got Dodd here also taking options. She's looking for them. Rolls herself around the play, and there is a bit of push and shove. Inglis admitted it. We'd like to see that.
Yeah, that's right. There's times as a player, it's, you know, if it's a foul, then put your hand up, you know. And then you see plenty of times where there's lots of arguments with the ref about different calls.
Palmer puts that one up. Good little passage of play there from the Flames, but didn't eventuate in scores. It is with Merritt here. Merritt. She gives us a pass there to Inglis. It's back to her. She's going to roll back in her chair there. Great defensive little moment there from the Flames.
Yeah, it was. You know, Amber then looked like she adjusted her shot and then rolled back a little bit, so they'd be happy with putting her off that initial shot first.
Well, folks, we're into our final 5 minutes here. Almost for this competition for the women. It is with Van Lee Ewan. She gets pushed around a bit there. Foul for the Flames. They're going to go to the line.
Yeah, so she'll go to the line for free throws, her first time for the day.
Seen many variations of the shot from the line, so let's see what happens here. It's a one-hander. Push.
Yeah, and sometimes definitely with the low pointers you do need to adjust because you don't have the strength through the core or the ability through the core. So how you adjust your shot is, you know, also to your disability and to your classification.
53-36. It's hit the rim there and gone out. Going to be brought back by Merritt. She's played a bit of a different role here, Merritt, through this quarter. It's gone Inglis. Merritt does receive. Does she look for an option? No, she doesn't. She looks for buckets and drops, but it is received by Ovens. What an effort there. Palmer there, pushing around.
Yeah, Palmer, yeah, gave the push on the shot for Amber Merritt, so 2 free throws for Amber, and she'd want to be looking at hopefully putting these away.
Good form from the free throw line, and that's proving that point.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty perfect looking shot for.
Here she goes again.
Love it. I love the spin. Anyone want to be learning how to shoot the ball, the forward spin of the basketball? Very important.
Heard it here first. That's the best way to do it. Dodd passes that to Van Lee Ewan. Had a chance there at the basket, didn't take it. Goes out to Palmer. You'd like to think that they're trying to drag down the time a bit here. Is with Lindsay. Lindsay rolls it around and drops it.
That's the counterpart for the team with a very, very good shot. And Annabelle did have, you know, experience as an able-bodied athlete in basketball, so you can tell she, you know, her shooting action, and she either got coached right and she practiced correctly back in the day when she was learning the game.
Ovens looks to score there. Doesn't go down. Got Palmer there from Van Lee Ewan. It's with Lindsay here. Trying to be blocked here by Ovens. Out to Palmer. Vinci, bit of a push there.
Yeah, foul by Vinci and stopped the play there. That's her third foul. I don't think there's anyone in any particular foul trouble now with 3 minutes 46 to go.
So it's good to see Merritt was saved. That was the issue in a sense for the last game they played yesterday morning.
Yeah, that's right. When she had the 4 in the second quarter, she certainly adjusted that today to not be in that position.
Lindsay faked her way around the player there. Put up the shot, no luck. Are they fighting over it?
Geez, ref. Thought he left that a little bit too long, but that's just my basic opinion here. But yeah, they called jump ball on that.
Your opinion very much does matter there, Tracy. You've had a hell of a career. Once again, worth looking at Tracy York here and what she's done. A nice video was put together by Basketball SA. She coached 5 teams at once at one point, so crazy career there. Nice shot put up, but it doesn't
very,
drop.
Very busy time, that's for sure. Male and female athletes, international and local, so
One thing I love out of that story is the most important thing is you got your daughter involved.
Yeah, she's played. She didn't really listen to her mum that much, but I will give a shout out to my daughter Paige and my husband Rusty are at home and have supported me throughout my coaching career, for sure.
We love to hear it. Basketball, it's a family affair. Merritt, her family, the Perth Wheelcats. She puts in that shot there. 55-40. It's going to go out through Palmer while we're in shout-outs. Big shout-out to my wife, Kaylee, there supporting me. Love her to bits, and she loves what I do as well, and we appreciate it. We've got Lindsay here to work this through. 3 minutes to go. To Dodd. They've done that time and time again. It didn't work out that way this time. It's going to go down here with the Wheelcats. Gillis. She had there out to Merritt. It's with Inglis again. Time is getting away from us here. 2 minutes 40 left.
Yeah, time is getting away a little bit. I wouldn't have minded. I know that Merritt passed the ball to Inglis there for the 3-point shot, but arguably Amber Merritt was open for that shot outside that she potentially could have taken.
So it is 55 to 40. I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure it's 15 points.
It is 15 points.
Good.
Very hard to come back from, with this under 3 minutes to go. So we'll see how each team play out the last part of this game.
We'll be crossing to Tim shortly. He's just seeing what's being said there over at the Perth camp. Alan Cox talking to his players as well. This is their final moments on court. We've got one game to come, though. What are your predictions for the next game?
Oh, I haven't, because we've called most of the women's games, haven't seen all of the men's, but I know on ladder positions, I'm pretty sure they're 1 versus 2 is playing in the men's as well. So, we called the Salties game when we were in Adelaide, and they're a super outfit, as well as the Wollongong Roller Hawks, so we called their game too. So that was great, and I just think it'll be a really, really tough game.
Well, you know what, speaking of super outfits there, we've got one here with Tim. What are you going to do for us, Tim?
Yeah, Coach Swain just listening into the Perth Wheelcats time out there. She wanted the players to remember that, look, it's not over yet, but they've really got to start pushing the pace. She doesn't want it to be reckless with the ball, but to push the pace and get out the court. The other key point she pointed out was to attack the side of the key wherever Brodie Palmer is. With her 4 fouls, they want to try and get her out.
What has
and
been
just
said
keep
as we
pushing the game.
just heard relaying, it's go on Palmer, attack at her, and it'll be like you saying, Bolt, we want pace. They want to put pace into the game, so it's going to be an exciting couple of minutes here.
Okay, well, I presume from that timeout they did what they wanted. They went at Palmer, and that was... And I did say before about the fouls, so she only had 2 up until the start of the 4th quarter, and now she's fouled out.
So they're going at what it sounds like Georgia next. So it's interesting tactics here. Inglis, she's been given a lane there. Misses that shot. It's received by Vinci. Vinci passes that one out there. The shots are being put up by Gillis.
Yeah, some really good defence there to, what was looking like a short 2 points.
Van Lee Ewan finds Dodd. Dodd, she goes for the basket. It's received there by the Wheelcats. Gillis. She's going to have a say in these last couple of minutes. With Inglis here. She's going to put a shot up. That she does off the ring there. It's received. Vinci. Out to Ovens. Ovens passes that out to Merritt. There, Merritt gives us 2 points for the Wheelcats.
Yeah, nice finish there. Nice finish for Perth Wheelcats on that play.
It's 42 here to 55. Tesh She's getting blocked out there by Vinci, finds her way around. They're going to tussle over this one. It does get passed out. It's in the hands of Lindsay. We're at the ring here for the Flames. They give us 2 points again.
Yeah, she's been outstanding this game, Hannah Dodd. I've got her on 18 points at least at this point, which is just a fantastic effort.
Lots of great efforts all around.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets lobbed up there by Inglis to Merritt, and there has been a foul called. 37 seconds left here in the gold medal matchup. It's going to be passed in here. Perth Wheelcats. Passing there to Vinci. It is received. She bends back, gives that up to Merritt. Merritt loops it over and loops it in. Merritt goes on Lindsay there. It's pushed her around. It goes through Tesh. Looks to be received there by the 13 and Brianna Fisk. And it rolls out to me. I don't think I need a possession now, but I appreciate it.
No, but it was good defence by the Perth Wheelcats to force that turnover, and let's see if they can get a good shot away here.
Inglis passed that in there to Ovens, works through. She's out to Inglis. Ooh, block attempt there by Lindsay. It does eventuate into Flames' ball. It's passed out here through to Lindsay. She is going to count this one down, it looks like. It has been painted orange and white here, the gold medal. The Flames are your gold medalists for 2024. What a game, Tracy.
Yeah, like a fantastic game, and I think whilst Perth Wheelcats would probably be disappointed in some parts, I actually thought the Sydney Uni Flames were consistent throughout the 4 quarters, probably played better throughout, and potentially had a deeper bench, I think, as well. And and I think full credit to Sydney Uni Flames for winning the gold. Perth Wheelcats should be proud; they've still won silver. A lot of people say, when you end a tournament and you've lost, but you've already won through and you were playing off the gold medal, so now you've got a silver. I think it's a fantastic effort as well.
There's always next year. For all those silver medalists, they'll put in the hard work in the off-season. We can't wait for this season to get underway again. And it's only just finished. We got 57-44. It is the Flames on fire in that one. Coming up against the Wheelcats. What a game. What a time on court here at the Shell Harbour Stadium. You can see them. They're excited. A couple of your friends there as well.
What was that, sorry?
A couple of friends there for you. It's exciting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great to see some of our athletes from the year 2000, which now sounds like it's so long ago, but they're still playing, and we feel like we haven't really changed that much. So it was great to see that out there.
So one of those being Tash, she was a dominant figure there in that game. There's plenty of names. Do we dare say our own MVP before it gets announced?
Well, Sydney, not that it necessarily has to go to the team that won. There's a couple of standouts for me. Annabelle Lindsay was just outstanding, 23 points and 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. But Hannah Dodd, had 18 points and 7 rebounds, 4 assists. I actually putting my tip to say Hannah Dodd, as a one-pointer, that's just a fantastic effort for Perth Wheelcats. Amber was the clear person in terms of scoring points. She had 30 points and 12 rebounds. Georgia Inglis had 12 assists, but she was 1 of 15 from the field, so she'd probably be a little bit disappointed with that. But she did take the right shots. But I don't know. I'm going to say Hannah Dodd.
There we go. There's your guess, and I'm alongside you there. There's Lindsay. She had quite the game as well. So we'll soon find out. We're going to have our awards ceremony coming up for this one. It's amazing. You'll get the crowds coming in here because you know what we've got next there, Tracy? We've got the hometown favourites. They're going to be playing up against the Darwin Salties.
Yeah, that's right. The Wollongong Roller Hawks, ugly playing at home, just not far from where they, live down the road from Wollongong. So there'll be, quite a home crowd here, and I think they'll, both teams, it'll be a really, really tough contest. They've got some excellent players in both, so it'll be interesting to see who wins that gold medal game in the men's.
It's going to be an exciting atmosphere grab a burger first, but then we'll get into it and watch ourselves. Our best of luck to our co-commentators there that are getting into that one. We'll hand it over shortly. It's been, whilst I've got you, a pleasure sitting next to you along outside these 5 games. Your name? No, we mixed it up there at the start. It is Tracy York. First game, getting into it, but I'm very excited to be sitting next to such a superstar that's done so much for the game of basketball. How does it make you feel when you hear that?
Yeah, it's lovely to hear. Sometimes it makes me feel old when I realise how long I've been coaching in the game for, but it's taken me all over the world, male, female athletes, able-bodied, wheelchair athletes. So, I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this role coming here as a commentator. As I said, it's probably the less stressful role I've had throughout all the coaching. So I've really enjoyed that, and thank you very much working alongside you, Jordan, obviously in Adelaide and then here over the weekend for 5 games.
It's been great. Well, we're going to hand it over to the awards ceremony. My name's Jordan. That's Tracy York.